Good morning. It's Elizabeth Smith here from The Guru with another 5-10 minute cameo coaching set. And I wish you all the most amazing day. I don't know if it was me, but it was very windy last night. So very strange night's sleep. Anyway, today I thought I would bring to you one of my favorite topics, which is all about neuroscience and the brain and just how amazing the brain is. And then what we do on the surface to mask what our brain can do, I suppose, is where I'm coming from. And this is all about the magic of your own happy state. And believe it or not, we already have all the skills and all the tools that we need in order to bring this magic to life. And all it is your smile. It is that simple. It's your smile. We've been born, well, most of us have been born with it. So let's think about it. One of the lovely sayings that I found is sometimes your joy is your source of your smile, but sometimes your smile can be the source of your joy. Now, it's all a little bit strange for Monday morning, maybe. However, go further back, and Charles Darwin's theory was all about how our facial muscles and our facial expressions can affect our emotions and how they trigger our emotions. So, God, none of this is new. This is so far back, and I imagine quite a few people have already read about things like this, if you're interested anyway in the brain. But for me, it's what we forget to do all the time. So the smile doesn't just impact on our own emotions, it impacts on those around us, because obviously we are seeing people, so we interpret our world that we're actually seeing and taking that on board. And so even if you don't have words, and this is what I wanted to sort of say, because you reflect what's going on. So when you think about a mother who's got or has experienced postnatal depression, and the connectivity that they have with their baby, which is all through facial expressions, and the child can get very upset just by looking at someone's face. Now that says so much to me, that a child can interpret what's going on inside you just by looking at your face. So what are you saying to yourself? So this is where this self-coaching sessions really come from. It's about, okay, we talk about our internal language and what our internal language does to us, but what are we doing actually with our facial expressions? So when I'm thinking about, when I started looking into this, I thought, how can I put this across? Well, when we smile, our brain automatically, the muscles send messages back to our brain, and it releases the chemicals, the endorphins. And the endorphins are our happy chemicals. They're the chemicals that give us a lift in the morning. They're the ones that are released when we sort of meet somebody, or we fall in love, or we do something like exercise and power through it. And these are the happy hormones that really, they're better than a roller coaster. So to be happy is about that all over smile. And you see people with smile lines, you see people with the smile lines across here and underneath their eyes, and yet we do so much to cover this up, don't we? All the time we're doing things to cover this up, even whether it's chemically or whether it's what we're doing to ourselves inside. And it's so sad. So I have a theory, and it's never been proven, and I don't think I've read it anywhere, but I have this theory that we are more miserable today than we were in probably the 40s and 50s, with all the things that went on in the awful 40s and 50s with the wars and things. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we spend most of our time looking at computers. We spend most of our time looking at our telephones, looking down, or staring at a television screen. Whereas if you think about in the old days, when we didn't have all of that entertainment, where we could isolate ourselves, we did much more connecting with people and going out and socializing with people. And I believe that we smiled more. So taking this on I can, we have the frown lines, don't we? I frown. This is not about being perfect, please. This is just about reality and talking to you about potentially things that you could do for yourself. So just by smiling, it reduces stress. If you think about it, when you're in a public place, on a train or a bus, or even at work in the, wherever you might work, you yawn is catching other people yawn. There's a trigger effect. Well, smiling is very similar, if not the same. So think about whether or not you can infect people with a smile today, and then affect yourself. It's about giving your own medicine. So this is where the self-coaching tip comes from today. It's about, before you leave the house this morning, or be it if you're on a night shift and you're leaving work, go to your bathroom, go to your hall mirror and smile at yourself, but smile properly, and do it and hold it for a couple of seconds, and then say, good morning, whatever your name is, have a great day, and then go out of the house. And then smile at other people. Let's see if we can't get those endorphins going. If you know anybody that would appreciate this, who is going through a rough time or just can't find their happiness again, just see if you can't spread this magic for them and share the video. I wish you well. Have a wonderful day. Smile lots. Even the word smile brings a smile on your face. Quit the Botox that stops those muscles from working. Put them in the frown spots, that's fine, but allow that face to express yourself and turn the day round. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful time and a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye-bye.